Hello everyone! Today we have the honor of playing What Does Your Favorite Saja Boy Say About You? I broke it down. These are my notes, by the way, I'm not being rude. I tried my best to really work with what we were given here because, Lord, it wasn't too much. You know, besides Jinu, I'm really taking the crumbs here for this video. But I'm doing it. I'm doing it for you.
You're welcome.
Maybe you'll learn some things today, maybe you won't. Can we all just collectively agree we would date all of them? I would take any single one of them, to be honest. Can we just get each one for every day of the week, please? Without further ado, let's read out my notes. First of all, starting with romance. Now, romance is the type to give you attention and shower you with love, as his name suggests. He is a romantic guy, I think it's fair to say. He blows hearts out of his mouth, for crying out loud. You're the type who wants to be showered in romance. You want every single one of your love languages hit, okay? And romance is gonna give it to you. He's the type that actually listens and would give you the flowers. Take an example here when he's looking at Mita. We have the two boys, Abby and Romance, two very different interactions. If you don't pay close enough attention, you might miss it. Romance is here staring at her, looking into her soul. And here you have Abby, who is literally just drawing his abs on a sheet of paper. He is here paying attention to her. He is all for her. And he even speaks to her. We just keep meeting like this.
We keep meeting like this.
And he actually won't take his eyes off of her, and it actually makes me sob. What does that say about you? That means that you're the type, you're a tough bitch who is a tough cookie to crack. And so you need someone like Romance to break those walls, break down that barrier, to soften your shell, if you will. You're the type who's like, no, Romance is dead, I actually hate men.
It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?
But then Romance is showing you, no, not all men though. I'm a tough bitch, but I'm an absolute koala bear when I'm around my man. Some might say you're high maintenance, maybe. Others would say you just know what you want. And that's okay. You're someone who knows your standards, and period. You're worth the standards. You're worth it, okay? Don't lower your standards for anyone else when there's men like Romance out here. When it comes to zodiac signs, don't think I didn't get this either. Again, I'm working with crumbs here. According to my research, Romance is supposed to be a Pisces. Since he's a Pisces, this also means that he's very emotionally in tune. Very much deep talks. Let's cry together. Let's talk about this together. You're in your right to be emotional because I'm emotional. We'll be emotional together. That being said, if you're the type who either doesn't have enough of that in your life, and you're more of that, no, I'm gonna all work, no play, have time for that emotional bullshit, he's there to level you out. Or you're the type who's also most likely a water sign, and that you also need someone who's emotionally in tune to get you in your water sign, get you in your flow. Next, we have Jinu. Okay. If you like Jinu, if he is your favorite Saja boy, then you're basic.
What? What the fuck?
But that's okay because I am. That's literally me. He is literally my favorite. And you know what? I'm a basic bitch for it, and that's okay. And that's okay if you are too. He is the choice, right? Because he is the main guy. He's the main character. We know him the best. So if he ends up being your favorite, you're very straightforward. You're with everybody else. And that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. I withstand. I am Becky, and I am a basic... what am I doing? I am Becky, and I am a basic bitch. That is my man. That is my man. More to it than that, though. If you are a Jinu fan, and that's your type, then to be honest, you're most likely the I can fix him type, which is fine in moderation. We don't want to be a Tessa Harden situation, right? But if he's willing to learn, if he's willing to grow, that means you're the type to have a lot of patience for that. And you're like, you know what? I see investment in this relationship. I see investment in this man. I am willing for it because I see past his struggles, and there's a heart of gold in there, and the payoff is going to be way worth it, which in Jinu's case it is, because he literally will sacrifice his life for you. Once you got him, he will sacrifice himself. You're the type that you definitely would have been Team Damon. Hashtag Damon Stefan Vampire Diaries. You definitely would have been the type to be like, my love for toxic men started with Damon Salvatore. Yeah, that too. Zodiac sign, apparently he is an Aries. So this means that he is fiery, he is passionate, he is energetic, he is outgoing, which yeah, we do see all of that. So you will most likely also be either fire sign or an air sign, where you guys can both be fiery together. You guys can both have that energy together. You really like having fun. You're outgoing as well. You like going on adventure. You're also main character energy, so you need someone else as a partner who's also main character energy for you. You love that passion. You love that spirit. Maybe even someone who pushes you outside your comfort zone a little bit. You are also bold. You are also confident in yourself.
Yes, queen!
Maybe you are the type that just wants someone to swoop you off your feet. Maybe you are the type who wants someone to understand you like nobody else does, who sees past your flaws like Jinu does. You're not like other girls. You are the Bella Swan. You are that girl. Next. Abby. Now, Abby's a funny one. If Abby is your favorite, then I will break it to you very gently. This means that you like Sigma males. You love them alpha boys, that alpha energy. And that's also completely fine. Abby is absolutely that gym rat. Let's hit those calories, boys. Hit them gains, protein, shake it up, boys. He is that type, 100%. He is hot, and he knows it. To be honest, I don't know if he actually would make a good boyfriend, but he is a looker for sure, right? Like, he is really fine. He has them abs. He works out. He self-cares. If you're okay with a man who's a little vain, a little too into himself, then this is your boy. To be fair, he will most likely see you as a trophy that he has won. He will put you on a pedestal as his prized possession. That's my babe. He would also be the type to take the lead, which means you would be the type that is more laid back, you're more chill, you're like, you know what, I'll just go with whatever flow this guy's going on. He can take the lead on it because I'm a bad planner. Zodiac sign, to note, he is supposedly a Leo, which makes a lot of sense. Oh, Leo men.
Yeah.
Personally, I cannot, but kudos to you. Kudos to you. Maybe you are a little more shy, maybe you are a little more awkward, but this Leo is your opposites attract type thing, and this Leo brings you out of your shell more. Still very into himself, though. So just be aware of that. If you're good with your dude essentially being very dude, this is your dude. He is the dude of dude. If you like more conventional men, most likely will be the one to be old-fashioned and want to pay for everything. Does want to make that bread, so maybe you can be housewifey. You know, then this is the one. Mystery here. You don't know much about him.
Who are you?
He is quite literally a mystery. He quite literally doesn't really talk. This means for you that you like the quiet ones. You're the talker of the relationship, and you're the outgoing and loud one. You need someone that's more introverted, a little more shy, in order to balance you out. You can go on talking for ages, and they like listening to you talking for ages. But on the flip side, because I do like to consider the flip side, this also might mean you yourself are introverted, and you want to have a nice, cute little introverted party together, which is also really cute. I still feel like most likely, if you do like mystery, you're the type to want to unravel that mystery, that you're up for that challenge of unraveling who he is as a person. And that means by nature, you probably are most likely the more outgoing one and the more outspoken one. You'll feel so accomplished by cracking that mystery. Yes, he's only this way with me, and I'm the one that can bring him out of his shell, and he listens to me. And sometimes maybe I do just don't want to talk for a second. He's the guy that kind of keeps to himself, but beware, he barks. Yeah. If he feels a little threatened, he will defend himself. And then I did read that he's supposed to apparently be Capricorn, or Scorpio. I saw a lot of different comments saying that he's most likely Scorpio, but then I saw somewhere that he's supposed to be Capricorn, which honestly I could see either or, but I'm leaning more towards Scorpio. Capricorn would make sense with the whole reserved nature, and then it means he would more likely be a realistic, practical person. But then with Scorpio, obviously Scorpios are mysterious. I'm a Scorpio. And I'm not mysterious. Anyway, but Scorpios are naturally supposed to be mysterious, so that goes with that. But also, we can be really unhinged, as people know. So that's why I lean more towards Scorpio that he most likely is, because the barking. That's unhinged. In that case, that means you would need another water sign for the whole emotional depth, like I was mentioning earlier. So you would also be the type of person, even though you're outgoing, you're the one that's the chatterbox, you're probably the more golden retriever to his cat, you still crave that emotional intimacy as well. You like a little bit of a crackhead, which he is. Last but certainly not least, baby.
Oh my god!
Your baby lover. That sounds so funny. If you love baby, this means that you like a cool dude. Sick, lax, don't give an F type of dude, but like in a good way, right? Not in the, oh, I have an attitude type of way, but more in a, yeah, like I don't care. That's cool. We can do whatever, that's fine. Like that type of dude that he's just going with the flow and you want to go on his flow with him. You want a guy who's here for the ride and who is flexible. Who's flexible with doing whatever and is down for whatever. See the way that he sipped on that babe bottle and was down and just took it like a pro. Took it like a champion.
Goo goo gaga.
That is the type that you love, is when they're up to doing whatever and will do it with a smile and will have a good time doing it. Also get the impression that he's sarcastically funny in a very effortless way that will make you laugh, right? Where he's just being himself. He doesn't try too hard. Every day is a new adventure with him and you are here for it. And you know what? All of this totally makes sense with how random he is as well, because I never know what to expect from baby whenever I see this movie. Raps 1 minute, he downs the hot sauce baby bottle the next minute, he's wooing me the next minute, like I can't keep up. And that absolutely goes with his zodiac sign that's supposed to be Gemini. Now Geminis are known for their spontaneity. 1 minute they'll be chilling, the next minute they're gonna be freaking out over something. I can say that with pure confidence with my mom being a Gemini. However, they are also intellectuals. If he is a Gemini, then he's supposed to be a very curious individual. You being the type who's just doing your thing, baby's gonna be the one to be curious about something and you'll be like, oh yeah, that's cool, that's exciting. He keeps you on your toes. You're the type that doesn't need much to impress them. You're the type that just wants a good time and spontaneity. You're also most likely a lax, cool girl, doing her thing, also here for no drama, here for a good time. And you want a man who can match that energy as well. You don't really care if he's showering you with chocolates. Like, you're the type that just wants a buddy to vibe with. Someone who's not gonna emotionally weigh you down. I just want chill. I just want relax. And that, my loves, is everything. I tried my very best with what I was given, I swear. Considering again that we don't know too much about any of the Saja boys besides Jinu. Let me know how I did. I really hope I did it justice. Obviously this is just for fun. You can be any type of personality and have a crush on one of these fictional men. Could be for different reasons. Maybe they're your favorite just simply because how they look. Maybe it's just that blue hair that's doing something to you, you know? But I try my best, so please be nice to me in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching. Until next time.